YouTube. So this is a little update today. It's like December 29th. I've owned the Accord for like a month and a half-ish. I bought it like mid-October-ish. So maybe 2 months, around there. And I just, I want to talk about some stuff about the car. What I'm planning to do, and stuff that I've discovered and fixed. And first, we'll start off, I still have about 151,000 miles on the car. Now, one thing I discovered is, I do have an SRS light. That's just the brake light if I release the brake. So you can see there's an SRS light there. So, I'm not sure what that's from. It might be the bad sensor on the seat there, but I don't know. It's for the side airbags, I'm pretty sure, because there are side airbags. Now, one thing, the stereo, it's working great.
Trudy's living room.
I love it. Probably can hear it on the camera, but yeah. 5-speed, I love driving the 5-speed. I'm so glad I went with this choice to get the 2.3 liter with the 5-speed instead of the 3 liter V6 with the 4-speed auto, because the one that I was looking at, Acura CL, basically the same thing as this, I would have had so many problems. Now, in the back, yeah, sub's still good. I just waxed the car. I got the jumper cables. I did discover these spare tire. Look at it. It's never been used. It's brand spanking new. The tire's never been used. Same with the jack. It's brand new. Pretty crazy. And so I want to talk about. I plan to get a spoiler for back here. As you look, I actually like the back end of this car, but if you look, it just looks empty. I saw one with the spoiler. It was funny. I was driving down the road and I saw an exact color, exact year, but it had a spoiler, and I was like, dang, I gotta get one of those. Now, another thing I wanted to get was the sunroof visor, and I actually did add that on recently. It's a WeatherTech sunroof visor. It's the longer one, but I really like it. Works great. Easy install. It was for a 03 to 012 Accord, that generation. I did fix the vent that was on the side here. It was just like backwards, so I put that back in. One thing I do want to get, I love these seats. I love the sport headrest. It's one of my favorite things, but there's an issue that I wanted leather seats. That's one reason I want Acura, is because it's more common for leather. But these seats are really nice, but I want to get a set of either Acura CL seats, TL seats, or a set of the Accord Coupe leather. Now, I can't find in my area. Okay, so this car is from 98 to 02. I can only find their seats. There was a refresh in 01, and the seats, they started with this sport headrest, and I can't find a set that has that. So, I'm just gonna have to keep searching because I can't find a set that has that. But I did find Acura CL Type S. It was actually a car I was considering buying, and I guess their clutch went out and they decided to part it out, which is weird. It's the 6-speed manual, super rare one, but it's got the black leather interior. And so I was like, oh geez, do I want to put black leather in my tan interior? Do I really want to do that? So that's what I'm trying to decide, is because I like these seats and all. I just want the leather, and I do want the power seat. But I did have a concern with the airbag, as there is airbags in the seats. Like, would it line up? And somebody said that it would, so. And, the plug's the same. It's the same yellow plug deal. And so, I think those would be really comfortable because I love the CL seats. And yes, the CL seats I'm talking about would be from 01 to 03, not the 97 to 99. So, yeah. And also, another thing I would love to do with this car is a 5 lug nut conversion. As I do like these wheels, but I want bigger wheels. These are kind of itty bitty. I don't know what size they are yet. I think they're 15s. I'm not sure. And that sputtering noise I hear. That also reminds me. This sounds like a freaking weed whacker. I need a different exhaust. I want a dual exhaust. I saw one on YouTube, but it was pretty loud. I want something more on the quiet side, so I don't want something. I don't want a straight pipe. No, no way. I'm not doing that crap. No. But I want something quiet, but it sounds good. I was thinking about doing grabbing a exhaust from a V6 Accord Coupe, but I was like, I don't know what else. So I think it'd be really fun if I run into, in my junkyard adventures, a car that has the wood grain to grab the panels here and here and just put them in. I think it'd be funny. Oh, as well as the steering wheel, I would love to do leather as it's very worn here. The plastic's all crinkled from the sun. And I love leather wrap steering wheels, and I know the ones from the Acura TLC and Accord all fit. So that's one thing I would love to just, the Acura CL, I might just go and take the seats out and the steering wheel. But I do know, I'm concerned about the passenger side seat on that one, because right here there's a huge rip, like the airbag's been deployed. That would be really annoying, so yeah, I might go get the steering wheel from that, maybe the gear shifter or knob or something. But I want to keep this car OEM as possible because I don't like racer cars. I just don't. Keep it OEM. And yeah, so also, yeah, just the rims. The rims from that would be hilarious on there. Also, another update. I don't know if I said anything, but the Odyssey rolled over 200,000. It's not here right now, but it's got about 213K on it right now. It rolled over 200,000. Like June? Yeah, it's been a while, but the Saturn just the other day rolled over 200,000, so we drive a ton. And the Civic Hybrid is getting close. It's like 180 right now. And this guy, rest in peace for now. Blown head gasket. It's not running correctly. It's only got 112 on it right now. So let's just go look at this, since this is an update video. This car, it's just been sitting so long. The battery is so done. The paint's starting to fade. It's starting to get green. I need to wash it again. But this car, these seats, these are terrible seats compared to the ones in my Accord. But they honestly, this car's not bad. It's the EX. It's got the sunroof. There's a puddle of water. I gotta put them up. Original manual. I really want my parents to fix this. This was my mom's daily driver and had a bad head gasket. Now, it wasn't my parents' fault, as the car before had a bad head gasket. I don't think they fixed it right, which is such a shame. So, I really hope this, like, it's so low, the horn isn't even working. But, and one thing I kind of hate about this car, I've driven it a couple times. Look, I'm in first gear right now. It's so, this is first gear, neutral, first gear, second gear, third gear, fourth gear. There's so much play in this shifter. And then reverse. There's so much play in this shifter. That's one thing it drives me crazy about this car. Anyway, the Saturn, let's go take a look at it. And it's 200,000 mile little update here. It's got a little stain on the seat. I shampooed the seats and they were perfect, and then there was a stain there, so I put a cover on the passenger seat. Gotta put one here too. So this car's running like new. I don't have the key right now, so I'll start it up at 5 speed. You know, this thing, honestly, it's so loose, or it's not loose, but it's just, it's a lot lighter. My Accord, one thing about my Accord, it kind of is weird, is the shifter, I'll show you, is very, 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 very stiff. Everything's stiff on this car, and I really like it. Hey, doggo. Everything's stiff. I'll show you. So, like, gas pedal, it's down here. It's harder to push. Clutch too. It's brand new clutch. I don't know if I ever mentioned it, but it was replaced right before I bought it. It's still getting broken in, but it's a lot harder to push in than say this. I'm like, it's basically it feels like nothing's there with this Saturn and the Civic. With this guy. And everything's stiff, so like, here. Everything's just stiff. And I like that. It's great. Honestly, this is the easiest car I've tried to learn on. I've tried to learn stick on many cars. And this is the easiest one by far because of how stiff it is. And so that concludes my update video. So what I want to add: spoiler, seats, wheels, and geez, what else? Okay, seat, spoiler, and steering wheel. Maybe something else. I would love to turbo this car. I just have no knowledge in that at all. So yeah, that concludes this video before it gets too long. And also, I got a new PC for doing videos faster, so hopefully that'll work out. I've got a GTX 960 in there right now. It renders video very fast, but my internet here sucks. It takes me about 7 hours for a 10-minute video. That's why I don't upload very much, and it takes up all my bandwidth. So, also, I want your opinion. Is it better to tape with my iPhone 6 or my Canon EOS T5? As the refresh rate is a lot. I don't know if it's better, but I have to manually focus this guy, so that's why it's nice with the, I might get a different lens for this maybe, and I don't have the option to have a external mic, as this doesn't have that option, so yeah, I'll catch you in the next one.